Hey everybody, this is Anthony Hannigan. Welcome back to musicmoose.org. I just had to turn myself because the camera angle wasn't correct. We are going to work on some triads, and what I mean by that is some three-finger chords. Now, refresh me. Show me somebody out there. I want to see a three-finger chord. Terry, do you have your three-finger chord? I'm looking. Okay, yes. Very good, very good. How about Bitterroot? Let's see what you got. Nope, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. Let's get those fingers stretching because I'm going to show you something that you could do with double stops, turn them into triple stops, which is actual three-finger chord, into a quadruple stop. And if your thumb wants to cooperate, man, we can get like a 5-stop there too. But maybe not. We'll save that for the future when Mr. Dave is back. So basically, we're going to work three-finger chords. Keep in mind that these chords repeat themselves up and down the neck. I'll say that one more time. The chords repeat themselves up and down the neck. You can stare at chord charts until you are as blue as a jelly bean. But until you play it over and over and over, it's going to take very minimal time for it to sink in. What I mean by this, and what I've said in very, very many lessons, this is a G. The same exact chord position up towards this way a little bit is a C. Let's turn this into a three-finger G. 5th fret D string, 2nd fret A string, 3rd fret E string. G. This chord is your friend. We have this lone open G string up here. It's dying for a finger, but we're not going to put it there because this is three-finger chords. If you're tuning in thinking this is 4-finger chords, you're on the wrong video. But you might as well stick around and finish watching this because I'm going to show you some stuff you probably haven't realized. So here is our G. At any time, in any chord shape, there is no law that says that you cannot add another finger to bring it to life. There, I just put that pinky down there on the 7th fret. It's got a whole different sound. You can do it. It's completely allowed. Just take the same chord shape. Not the same chord, but the actual shape of the chord. Meaning these fingers right here, just move them up here to the same exact positioning, but on a series of strings closer to our faces. There's a three-finger C chord. I have gone over this before in previous lessons. For those of you who have seen this before, pay no mind, but you might learn something new here. Here is our C. If I were to keep this chord like this and drop the pinky down on the 5th fret of the E string, it brings a whole different texture to it, which kind of works for some without. Now, I can also create a triad off of this too. I'm going to keep the same little guys right here, except I'm going to alternate and use this finger instead. And I'm going to move this up to the 7th. Now, why don't I add that pinky to it? Do you hear that different layer of tone? Then remove the pinky. Wow, the chords just come into life. This works with everything, especially up on this D, G, and A string. Let's go down to D, or up to D, whoever's listening. Add that pinky down there on the E string on the 7th fret. Go to the D7th. Drop that pinky. Well, look at that. I've nulled the index finger out and dropped the pinky in front of it. So what I actually have is a chord that looks like this, which is perfectly allowed. There is no rule that states otherwise. This will give it more of a swingier sound. Does it work with the C? I bet you it does. Now, if you were paying attention, you'll see how I'm going C, 3 fingers, dropping that pinky because it's just hanging out there anyways. I want a full ringing sound. I'm going to switch. Fingers are staying the same. I am switching the positioning of them. Right there, I'm at the 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret A string, and also the 5th fret on the D string. I'm going to move the index finger up to the 3rd fret. Those are your 3-finger chords. You can add a finger. It's going to be like here is a D, 7th fret on the G string, 4th fret on the D string, and down 2nd fret on the A. Works down here on the A too. Move the fingers around, experiment. That is key to playing and having a good time with the instrument. You don't have to be bound to these frets. They're just references like tape as for the Suzuki method. They're there. You have to pay no mind to them. You have the passport to get over these little borders. Use them and have fun with them. Thanks for tuning in here at The Moose. I'm Anthony Hannigan. We'll see you the next time around. Get out there and support those jams. Thank you.